Hi, and welcome back to Life with Artist King. Today we are going to do something. I have here a scraper and two different shades of paint that I'm going to use. And I'm going to use lots of water because it's kind of like a water abstract is what I call it. So I'm going to soak the canvas with water as you see here, as you see me doing here. Soak it down. One of the big mistakes I made was to get a little tiny spray bottle that after a couple of seconds my fingers were cramping. So I put the paint on there and I'm gonna scrape it down so it spreads. But this big scraper didn't do as good a job as I thought it would do, or maybe I'm just not that used to using it as yet. So the whole premise of this is to apply the paint and spray so much water that it will run down and then all the paint will combine. That's kind of what I want to do. So I had to use my fingers, a little help from my fingers there. Yeah. So if we put some more, if you put some more water, eventually all that color is going to run down to the bottom of the canvas. And that is a canvas that I cut out because I want to frame that and put it in. In fact, I'm going to frame it and put it in up in my office. So there I am with the tiny little bottle, and my fingers are cramping, but I kept on spraying because I had a goal in mind. So you see, all the paint is starting to run down. See, so now I put a different color. And we'll see what happens then, because what I didn't do then was scrape it down, which I should have done, but sometimes you just notice things that you didn't do when you're doing your voiceover for your videos. That's when you see, dang, I should have done this, I should have done that. Because now that I didn't scrape it down, it's kind of hard. So of course I'm using my fingers again, a little help from the fingers. Yes, so it's a little hard. The paint is not dripping down like I wanted it to. So you're going to have to continue using the fingers and the tiny spray bottle. But I will have you know that I've since bought a big spray bottle. So next time I do one of these, I should not have this problem. It should spread and flow like I want it to. So okay, we'll just continue seeing that. Just wetting it, soaking it down so the paint runs down and the colors kind of combine a little bit. So now I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip the canvas upside down so that we could put colors on that side and have that run down. So when those two colors run down into the others, you should start seeing where I'm going with this. But hey, I guess I use different colors now. Here, so I use some yellow and some green, I think. Yeah, some green. I keep using that color green. I don't know why, because it just kind of dominates everything every time I use it. And every time I use it, I say, I'm not going to use it again. And there I go, I use it again. So I think maybe it's because I have this big bottle of paint that I bought. And I realize I've not used it since I bought it about a year or so ago. So I think that's why that must be the reason why I keep using that shade of green. I'm really going to have to work on not doing that. Yeah, so the finger helps to spread it because, that spreader, that big one that I have, it just wasn't doing the trick. So here we go with my tiny water bottle again, spraying it down, soaking it down. And if you take a close look, you'll see where the colors are. The yellow is flowing down into the pink and the blue and the green. Everything is kind of combining. See, there's the green running all the way down. Okay, so here I go with, I believe that's some red, and that's a lovely shade of red. I love red. I love bright colors anyway, as you guys probably have figured out by now. So I'm putting the red, and then I'm gonna do some more spraying. Yeah. And then I used the little plastic palette knife, because I guess this was before. Oh no, that's a metal one. That's after I bought my fancy set of palette knives that I was so anxious to use. That's me using it there to kind of spread some more color. Kind of get it spread instead of constantly using my fingers. Yeah, okay. So now I kind of got the pink and the blue lost in translation, as they say. Because the green and the red and the yellow has dominated the paint. But you get the general idea. This is something that you can try. I bought the canvas, I measured it, I cut it out, and I put gesso on it, and I allowed it to dry. And then I pinned it up on the wall and started to do this. So this is something simple that you can try if you want to do something simple to put on your wall. You know, sometimes you just might be redecorating, and you know you want certain colors in a painting or some kind of a piece to hang on the wall behind your couch or something. So this is a good thing if you want to just buy a canvas that's already been stretched and everything. That's probably a better idea than what I'm doing. So you can do that and apply it the same way and soak it down with water and let the colors run into each other. And you pretty much end up with something looking like this. But please, if you're gonna do this, do not buy a little tiny spray bottle like I did. Oh, and then I just applied some white. I have some small spray bottles with white, so I just sprayed some white on there. And the white, you see the white is flowing down into the other colors now, so. And then it's making a mess on my wall, and it did make a mess on the floor. But that's what an artist studio is about. And that's my dog that chooses now to bark. She won't bark any other time, but she chooses now to bark. Yeah, she was on punishment, so I think she was trying to get out from being on punishment. And she knows when I'm doing my voiceovers, she can't bark. So anyway, we're almost at the end of the video, guys. See, I put some black in there and stuff. And like I said, it's making a mess on my wall and it's making a mess on the floor. But hey, that's what a studio is for. So it's almost to the end. So just keep in mind, I post videos every Tuesday and every Saturday. So look out for my videos, you know, like and subscribe, you know, share with somebody, tell a friend or something, and keep coming back. That's all I ask of you guys. And check out artbyking.net and my Instagram at artbywking. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope some of you will even attempt to do something similar. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Okay, so have a good one. Bye-bye.